Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. This is Veteran 0121. And we are going to go back to the Blue Planet because there's a few augments and a optional boss I want to fight down on Earth, so... here we go. Alright. Yep, gonna be heading to the town of Baron, or actually, the castle of Baron, I should say. Oh, I like landed on the top left corner of the town there. I'm surprised the game didn't make me park my airship a little bit farther away, but whatever. Alright, well, first of all, gonna take the left path here, and we're gonna end up going up to the Tower of the Red Wings. I've never actually been in that tower before, in this playthrough, I should say. Never showed that off, mainly because I was just trying to get through the plot, and I didn't have time. Yeah, these guys at the beginning of the game would have said stuff like, man, I can't believe we did what we did, and I'm hurt, Captain, and I'm gonna drown my sorrows, and blah blah blah. Apparently these guys think I could be king, huh? Nice. But little known fact, if you go up here and talk to this guy, gives you the HP plus 50% augment. Alright. Actually, I don't use this augment that often, but in this case, I actually am. I'm gonna actually end up giving it to Cecil here with the strategy I'm gonna go with. In certain situations, actually most of the random battles where I don't really need to cast white magic with him, I'm going to raise his HP, and that way he'll be able to take more damage, obviously, from any kind of attacks with the brace command. I mean, as he gains levels and he gets more HP, yeah, he'll pretty much, he'll be taking the brunt of the damage, but he'll be able to take more damage, so I'm going to go with that for now. I mean, there's some cases where I'm probably gonna switch out the HP plus 50% with his white magic, but he can still use his white magic outside of battle for healing purposes, you know, after battle. So that's all right. But now that I have Omni casting with Rosa, his white magic kind of becomes not as useful actually, because she can pretty much she's gonna be powerful with her magic. She can target all characters or all enemies with her spells. I won't really have that much need for another healer, so I'm gonna take advantage of the HP plus 50%. Alright, but now we're gonna be heading down to the basement, because if you remember my earlier videos after the Cognazzo fight, we actually paid the King of Baron a visit down here, and he told us to come back after going to the land of Eidolon. So, and alright, before I fight this guy, I want to adjust some stuff here. I want to actually, I actually want to swap out Bard Song with Steel, because I'm going to use Cry, and I'm probably going to use Upgrade in this fight. So, alright. Well, let's do it, I guess. Alright. Yeah, this guy can be tricky, actually. But, yeah, I want to get... Actually want to get his brace going there. And get slow on him, and, yeah, I probably should cast Cure on him. Might be a good idea. Definitely want to slow this guy down. And also, unlike most bosses in this game, I can actually steal something from this guy. Oops. Hopefully I can get it first try. Nope, nope, not yet. Alright, we got it. Okay. Alright, now with Edge's upgrade, I want to get a Zeus's Wrath to add Lightning Elemental to his attack. And let's get Berserk and Haste on Edge here if I can find the spells. And I'll get Ramu going with Redia here. And why not? I'll show off Judgment Bolt again. And actually, yeah, one of these videos I want to show off all the summons, but that's probably not going to be until after I get all the summons, and that's including all the optional ones too, or all the rare ones that you can get from enemies, the rare drop ones, like the Bomb Summon, the Goblin Summon, Mind Flayer Summon. Okay, when his sword comes up like that, it means he's about to unleash his really, really nasty attack on you, so come on, Edge, take him out. Or not. Alright, we got him. He didn't even get that attack off on me. Yeah, he uses Zantetsuken, and that deals massive damage to all party members, but you didn't get to see it because I killed him. So, there you go. I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube that show Odin doing Zantetsuken, so... Luckily I was able to steal the Darkness Augment fairly early in the fight. That way I didn't have to deal with his Uber attack. Alright, we get the Odin summon. Not that useful, actually. Yeah, it can instant death enemies or whatever, but unless they're susceptible to instant death, it doesn't work, so I really don't use the Odin summon all that much. I mean, it can be useful against, like, you know, groups of enemies that are weaker, but, I just attack them and take them out and it does the same thing. The only time I ever use Odin in Final Fantasy games is, when they actually had the option, to deal damage, like, in Final Fantasy VII, when, if you use Odin on a boss, it'll actually throw, like, I forgot what the attack's called, but he like throws a spear up in the air and it like parts the clouds and it comes down and deals damage that way. Otherwise, if it's just instant death, Odin isn't that useful because he's not versatile enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back in my airship here, and I'm gonna actually meet you at the Lodestone Cavern next. Alright, as you can see, we're in the Lodestone Cavern, and after you beat Barbaricha, if you come back here, you can get the Whirlwind Augment. Yeah, I'll go over that later. I'm not really too worried about it now. And from here, I will meet you in the Eidolon cave next. Alright, hello, we're in the Eidolon Cave here, and as you can see from the mini-map, it's the same area where Edge got his ass kicked by Rubicante. So, when you do beat Rubicante, you get the Infernal Augment. Yeah, that's basically the same attack that he can use on you in battle if you don't close his cloak. So, anyways, that's all I'm going to do here. So, now I'm going to head back to the moon for another side quest. And this cave is a heck of a lot harder than it was in previous versions of the game. Yeah, basically the Infernal Augment, I'm not sure about the Whirlwind, but I know for a fact that the Infernal Augment, the problem with it is, yeah, it deals fire damage to all enemies, but it also deals fire damage to your party as well. So unless you can like have fire or absorb fire, Inferno kind of sucks. The only thing really good about those elemental archfiend, whatever they're called, attacks, I don't know, they're special attacks, is they're really good for stat maxing because well, I'll get into that later. Once you get to level 70, you can basically start stat maxing. You can raise stats that normally wouldn't go up that much from levels 1 to 70. So, alright, let's head to the moon. Yeah, once I complete the Naming Way side quest too, there's a whole bunch of more. There's a whole bunch more augments I can get. So right now, I guess I want to park it right here. That'd probably help. Okay. We are at the Lair of the Father, and I'm going to save because I don't think I have done that for a while, so... Okay. Well... Alright, well that's all the time I have for in this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Next episode we will explore the Lair of the Father to find the Eidolon King. See you next time.